to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Orlando, they've put together the 6th best record in the conference. And of course there's Toronto, not posing much of a threat right now.
And looking at Orlando, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. We've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Goga Bitadze is out there with Banchero. Then there's Anthony, and it's De Silva in at the small forward position. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickley, and it's Barrett in at the 3. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. It's a three-point game. De Silva with the bucket.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Now here's Barrett. He's covered closely. Barnes passes to Barrett. Pirtle with the ball. Back to Dick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's the 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Anthony outside. To the inside. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite scores.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
That free throw, no good. What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
Second free throw, no good. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Hammers the lob through.
Well, you can't fall asleep on R.J. Barrett. Got the size, got the ups. Go ahead. Easy work right there, R.J.
Let's send it out to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Darko Rajakovic. Allie?
I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Allie, thank you. And so here is Toronto. Orlando making their last shot.
Well, we know Pirtle very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Quickly against Anthony. Banchero outside. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments. And that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
And the Raptors making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in. Quickly deciding where to go with it. It's Barrett on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's quickly. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel quickly ready to do just that.
And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes BA when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
And there's the screen. Here's Banchero. Another shot. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Wow. Barnes straight down the lane for the jam.
And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Batase with a screen to the middle. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here we go. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Orlando leading. Pass to Anthony. Back to Banchero. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Banchero's got 9.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Outside Barrett. Here he goes. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Magic leading by 3. Anthony outside. Here's Black. Up top, Banchero. Puts it up. Rebound Toronto.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got his second bucket on the night.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Here's Anthony. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And that one's good. Mitchell.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Now here's Anthony. He's scoreless. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Count it.
Boy, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
Here's Barrett. Banked it in off the glass.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Anthony. Launches it from deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Toronto out in front, up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here's Mitchell. He picked up 10 in his last game. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Black in at the point. Pass to Harris. Now here's Isaac. Picked by Isaac. Black passes to Carter. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. The shot misses.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Outside Dick to the paint. Boucher. Pass to Abaji. Here's Mobo. Shoots over Isaac. And again, Toronto, no good. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Lennox checked in for Toronto. Taking a look at some numbers here for R.J. Barrett.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by. From deep, Mitchell gets the three to fall. Mitchell's got 5.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Orlando again missing. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Mitchell, good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Magic trail by 7. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Picked by Isaac. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Isaac. Mobo with the rebound. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Toronto. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. In third, the Magic.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Magic trail by 7. And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Chris Boucher.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Raptors head athletic trainer. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Here's Batadze following the bucket by the Raptors. Here's Black. Chalk up 2 there. Black's got his first basket. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Quickly. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickly's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
And the Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Orlando. There's a minute 47 left in the second. Pass to De Silva. Banchero outside. Just 3 to shoot. Over Barnes. Orlando again missing.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
That one goes. Count it. Barnes has got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Anthony, the pass to Batadze. Here's De Silva. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. He makes 1 or 2 that time. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Outside Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Banchero. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
Anthony, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Batadze with a screen. 3-pointer. They get it back. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Quickly. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Quickly's got 4 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony against Quickly. Anthony feeling it out a bit. And that one's good. Anthony's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. They hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Raptors.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's Quickly. There it is, the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Dick with a miss.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there, and we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot, just didn't fall there.
Anthony against Quickly. Anthony misses. Toronto leading by 10. Quickly outside. Barnes in the post, guarded by Banchero. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Quickly.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Quickly against Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Back to Anthony. Batase with a screen. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Boy, to me, Cole Anthony, one of the most striking things about this young man is his confidence first, his IQ for the game, and there's a fearlessness to what he does that I really admire.
And he's good on the first of 3.
There just seems to be this innate, nuanced understanding of the game when you grow up around it. That is Cole Anthony in a nutshell.
And the second free throw is good.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
And he makes all 3. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Barnes. Outside Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Down low. Here's Dick. Orlando with the rebound. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Pumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Pass to Barrett. They set the pick. Now Grady Dick. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Dick's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month. 5th is Jakob Poeltl.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Banchero in the post. Working on Barnes. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero. Putting the defender into a bad spot with that pump fake.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Raptors lead by 9. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Dick. The 3, Barrett. Orlando with the rebound. Anthony outside. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 9.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
Now here's Barnes. And he makes the 8-footer. And the Raptors lead by 9.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Drains the triple.
Well, you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
Back to Barrett. Outside Dick. Back to Barrett. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Quickly. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got his 6th rebound on the night. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Anthony. Back to Caldwell Pope. Over to the left wing. Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Always a ton of activity, lots of energy with Quickly. This guy's so tough to cover.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Toronto?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the things I always like about Emmanuel Quickly, he's decisive with the basketball.
And the Raptors with some changes. Boucher's checked in for Poeltl. Abaji comes in for Barrett. And Mitchell subbed in for Dick. And Quickly drops them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Black, checked by Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Harris. Isaac for 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Well, he is growing up right before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac making these kinds of shots in the catch and shoot. Wow.
Barnes against Isaac. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And he makes the first. And how about Scotty Barnes, Doris? Named an All-Star during his 3rd season in 2024.
And in fact, the 3rd youngest All-Star that year. Listen, he has upgraded his playmaking. He's still getting better, and I think that's the scary part for the rest of the league.
Brown, he's checked in for quickly. He's off on the 2nd.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Now here's Isaac. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Abaji. No made baskets yet. 6 to shoot. And again, Toronto, no good. Magic trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Oh, boy, the reach, the length, the hops, the athleticism, Jonathan Isaac. Nicely done.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Barnes against Isaac. Barnes passes to Mitchell. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Bataze. Fires from way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Toronto out in front, up by 4. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Magic, the tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's Houston in at the 3. Here's Houston. Black passes to Harris. No good on the 3.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Mitchell. Outside for Boucher. And Carter with the block.
When Carter Jr. works hard on the defensive end, these rejections become commonplace.
Mobo gets the bucket.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Pass to Carter. And here's Isaac. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Black. Mobo with the rebound. Toronto leading by 6. Abaji, the pass to Brown. To the inside. Stolen by Carter. Here's Houston. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
So both teams making some changes here.
What's up?
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He was pumping them up, saying those guys had no idea what they were in for tonight. We've come this far. Don't let up now. And, guys, he's going to be stoking the fire until the win is in the books.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Raptors lead by 3. Here's Shed. Outside Barrett. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Raptors lead by 5.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Isaac with a screen on Barrett. Inside. And the dunk by Isaac.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Boucher outside. To the inside. Brown. Orlando grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Banchero over Barrett. Banchero no good. The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Shed. Back to Barrett. From downtown, it's hauled in by Black. Magic trail by 3. Now here's Banchero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Outside Barnes. Back to Quickly. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Hurdle. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Back to Anthony. And Carroll with a screen on Quickly.
So you have to stay with the play when you feel contact, because you get a chance for maybe a three-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming for Mr. Cole Anthony.
Shoot 2.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Scotty Barnes in the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Orlando trailing here. Anthony, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's De Silva. To the paint. Here's Anthony. He lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Cole Anthony's been around the game a long time, folks. Don't think he doesn't relish these opportunities.
Now here's Dick. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Dick with a miss. The Magic have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Dick. Deflected. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Young players have got to be willing to take big free throws. Cole Anthony has an opportunity to do just that.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Anthony drops them both.
Well, and the game is tight. You can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
Barnes with a screen on Anthony. Kicks it out to Barnes. Beyond the arc. De Silva with the rebound. Magic shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Here's Anthony. Oh, he nails it!
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Dick. And the Raptors miss again.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to quickly. Shot clock at 5. Outside Barnes, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three. With the D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play, they forgot to guard that perimeter.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Caldwell Pope. Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game.
Here we go.
Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. Here's De Silva. Here's Anthony. Blocked! And he's able to get it back. Tries again. Rebound, Toronto. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Barnes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. Orlando trailing here. Anthony outside. The 3 from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. And here's Quickly. Misses in close. Up top, Caldwell Pope. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 3-point Orlando lead.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Here's Barnes. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And stolen by Banchero. Here's Caldwell Pope. Quickly with a rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss. Outside Barrett to win the run. And the Raptors miss again. Magic leading by 5. Releases from 15. Buries the jump shot. Anthony's got 20 points. Boy, tough shot for a young player. No hesitation in the mid-range by Cole Anthony.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Pass to Pirtle. On the wing quickly. Barnes with a screen on Anthony. The 3 from Quickly. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Quickly, just a calm demeanor in the biggest of moments. That is beautiful basketball.
And an intentional foul right there. Here's De Silva. Banchero outside. There's a double team with Quickly. And that's an intentional foul.
two.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. And Toronto has possession. Here's Dick. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Anthony against Quickly. And Anthony, here we go. Money!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Toronto calls time here. 11 seconds left in the first overtime period. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Here's Dick. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And the Raptors call time here. 8 seconds left in the OT period. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
The three from Quickly. The three, Barrett. It's not going to go for him. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burt, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.